Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig and I've got a fantastic collection of shaped cards from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts. You guys, we've got some really beautiful cards. I'm going to take you through these. We've got a beautiful teacup card. We've got a dress card, a butterfly card, a gift package, a little canning jar, a beautiful birthday cake. And this one is even a purse card. Some of these have some dimension to them. We're going to play with all kinds of embellishments and patterned paper. I can't wait to show you what I did with these. So come back and play with us. All right, we're back. We have got this adorable teacup, you guys. This one, it kind of stands just like this. You'd have to like prop it up against something, but it does have the ability to do that. This one I covered, the paper pack I used is Teacups and Roses, and I used this beautiful rose pattern and then this beautiful plaid that's from this one, and topped it off, you guys, with a little bit of polka dot ribbon from our dotted ribbon set. And then it's got a great little greeting there from the We're Together Dazzle stickers. I forgot to grab that one, but it's listed down below. Inking the edge of this with a little bit of my favorite Friar Brown ink is really nice. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this one? Your best friend with these cards is going to be a pair of tiny scissors. I just glued the plaid part of the paper to this part and then just went around it with my scissors and cut that out. Then I used a little sanding tool and I just went in between each one of those little scallops just to make sure I had a nice little fit, and then I inked those edges with that nice Friar Brown ink. The same right here. You could use like a craft knife, X-Acto knife tool. I'll link one of those down below for this. But you know what I did is I just took my scissors, I just punched a hole with that paper right there, and I just carefully cut around the inside of it. This was a really fun card to put together. You just open it up like that. There you go. And of course here, this is how they come out of the package. There's 5 in each one of these, and they come with envelopes. These just come evacuated. They just pop right out like that. All right, I have so much to show you, you guys. All right, this next one, here is the dress card. For this one, I used Romantic Florals, 12 by 12 paper pack. And I started off first, I used some of this burgundy pattern paper right here at the top. And I used this beautiful green floral right here along the bottom. Used my tiny scissors and cut around everything. Used that sanding block along the edge, especially around this point right here. And you'll see it gives you a little bit of a white edge, which is kind of nice. It gives you a little bit of definition there. So then I also added some Midnight. These are Royal Posies from 49 and Market. They're flowers that come in 3 different sizes. What I like about them is they're kind of more flat. And then I also added some Dazzle Greetings. Where'd they go? I used inside outside Dazzle stick. Here we go. These are inside outside Dazzle stickers, and they come in one pack, and they have all these different colors. I think there's a two. There we go. And I used the gold ones. Just added the happy birthday right there. And then you guys, a little bit of 1/8 inch ribbon right here, and then a cute little jewel right at the top. This is a crystal, and the color on these is mango, okay? And I just really love how this turned out. I think it would make a really wonderful birthday card for a young lady or anyone, actually. There we go. All right, let's take a look at another one. So here we have the butterfly card. How it looks blank. Remember, you get 5 each of these. And I covered this card using the flowing ink. And I wanted one so that one of these papers that would have some colors on one side and other colors on the other. This one was really easy to cut around, even with all the scallops. So once I cut this out, once again, went around the edges of that with my little sanding tool, and that really helps get in those little scalloped areas. Let's see, I made this beautiful little cluster here of flowers. So I used these florets from 49 and Market. This is cornflower. It's a nice blue. Then I used Thistle, it's a very nice lavender. And then I used also Pacific, which is a sort of aqua color, glued those right down the center, and then I added in some of these, I think this is like a Caribbean blue right there, and added clusters of crystals there. Oh, I also added some grape ones as well. So as you can see, super glitzy and glamorous on this one. And then some little tiny words and phrases, Dazzle stickers. I used the gold ones right here and just put those right along the edge right there. That was a really fun one to do. All right, so next we have the gift one. That's what it looks like, blank. This one was fun because I got to use my favorite gingham. So I used 6x6 gingham. I just used the purple one here. So we've got the micro gingham on one side and then the regular size gingham on the other. So I glued the micro size. This was all done with just the one sheet. The micro right here, and then I turned it over and I used the regular size gingham on this side, but I also took the solid color cardstock that goes with this collection, and I took some of the purple, and before I glued this part on, I matted that bottom edge with a little strip of purple and then glued that on, so that way it had just a nice little break between the two patterns. Then I just glued some of the paper like this, and then I just took my little scissors, poked a hole right there, cut around that, cut around the edges, used that sanding tool. Then I went back and got those little thistle flowers, added one right there. I just made a little purple tag, matted it with white, and then added some of those tiny words and phrases, Dazzle stickers, right there with a Make-A-Wish. That one was fun to do too. All right, so for this next one, I've got the little jar. It was so cute, you guys. So for this one, I knew right when I picked this one up that I was gonna line that with some acetate. So for the card front though, the first thing I did was I used teal ink pad, and then just using your favorite applicator, like a blending brush or what have you, just to apply that ink around the edges. And then I went ahead and added a little silver cardstock, just glued a little strip of that to the top edge and trimmed around that. Right, then opening this up, okay, I colored the inside with a little bit of ink as well, and then took some acetate and I just glued that right to the inside, and then used another strip of silver cardstock and cut around that as well. So it looks nice from the inside and the outside. Then I used 6x6 fairy garden paper. Used this one right there, and that just fit perfectly right on the card, cut around those three sides. So I just took the edge and I just butted it up right there and then just cut around that. This is a little cutout right there. No, that's actually, this is from Fairy Garden die cuts, and I'll list that down below. I forgot to grab that. And then on the front here, added a cute little collection of florets. We've got, this is cream color, and then this is punch, and it has those different shades of pink, which is so pretty. Added some more of those little crystals, and then finally added some of the adorable little fairy stickers. And I just added those to the front of the acetate right there. And then a little magenta bow. This was so fun. Wouldn't that be fun to receive? So cute, and it looks really cute when it's sitting up. All right, I've got a couple more to show you still. All right, as I showed you in the opening, we have the birthday cake, which is so pretty and so fun. And in the examples, if you go to the home page for the birthday cake card on Paper Wishes, Hunkydory has some example photos on all of the pages that we've included. And to make this like a wedding cake or for a shower, just cut the candles off the top, okay? How cute would that be? You could do the same paper, just different greeting. So for this one, I used Dotted Duos #2, and I used the cream color dots right here. And you'll notice here, they've got a micro dot on one side and then a nice happy dot on the other side. And what I did is I just took 3 strips of paper. One is the micro dot, one is that happy dot, it's a little larger, and then the micro dot. And then I used some border cutting dies. Rats, I forgot to grab those too. I'll list those down below. But I used our hot off the press border cutting dies, and there was a scallop, and I used the scallop to die cut that pink border, glued that across the edge there, and then I added some thin line gold stickers there, border stickers, and just put them right across the top. Went back to the inside outside dazzle stickers, and I used the gold ones right there for the more candles, the bigger the wish. And then add some yellow beautiful flowers. To color my candles, I just went ahead and left the candle base white, and then I used Citrus Blend, Tri-Blend marker to color that. And I started off by coloring the base of the flame with the darkest color yellow, and then I just went up to the lightest one. So it has a little bit of variation in color there. I think it works nicely with those flowers. All right, we got one more. This last one, you guys, is the purse. So cute. Oops, we're very blurry. There we go. So the purse is adorable. I covered it. Well, wait a second here to get this going here. Is that better? There we go. That's better. So I used X-ray flowers 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. And how I did this, you guys, was I just took my sheet of cardstock and I just sort of glued one piece to this one right here, and then another piece to this back piece right here. So it's just two pieces. You'll notice I've got this side and then this side. And I used some adorable little pearl borders that are so cute along the bottom edge and then along the flap right there, which is really adorable. And then I also used these alphabet pearl stickers on the inside to write happy birthday. And then I wanted to make a little closure for my flap, so I just used those cream colored florets. And then to cut that little slit, you can use your X-Acto knife because it's covered with paper, or once again, I just used my tiny scissors. I just sort of stabbed it right there and just cut along that edge. It just really is not that hard at all. And then you're just going to tuck that right down, and that's going to be the little closure right there. And I just think that is adorable. How would you just love showing up to your friend's party and just being like, look, I made you this card. So cute. So you guys, so fun. And we have a fabulous money saver on these cards. Definitely check that out. It's on the right-hand side of your screen. You don't want to miss these out, you guys. You could have so much fun making these cards and just have a huge collection of these to get you through the year. And they're really different and fun. It was just joyful making these cards. So yeah, definitely check that out. If you're watching us on YouTube, we haven't forgot about you. Look below the video in the description box for the link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. And not only do we have the money saver, you guys, if you look down below the video, you'll see photos of each one of these cards. If you click on the card, it'll show you all the supplies that we used for that particular card. And then if you look down below the video, we also have all the items that you can add directly to your cart. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. See you in the next one.